Every trip has that one place that quietly becomes part of the story. And for me, this little Airbnb did exactly that.
The thing about this Airbnb, I absolutely love the decor, especially here in the living space. The favorite features of mine, of course, are always the architectural design of a place. And although the apartment is quite simple, you're going to see a lot of Arabic influences or Middle Eastern influences, which I really like. I also like the ornate design within those panels right there. It's just gorgeous to me. The designs in the archway adds to the character of the home. It feels homely, it feels warm. Of course, the weather is quite warm, but it just adds to the experience as if you've taken a journey somewhere. And of course, we're in Swahili land, and it's just a really sweet experience. Yep. Okay, guys, so we're out. Let's go have breakfast. We're gonna catch a train today. This time we're riding first class. I don't know what it looks like, although I did provide details about it. We're going to experience it together today. Hopefully the windows are not ashy. Very blurry windows, guys, but it's okay. Hopefully we can still see a little bit, at least enjoy the ride with a little bit more hip room. Me and my neighbor in the last ride, guys, we became one. We were like Siamese twins. We were so close. That was economy. But this time, first class, also have a premium seat with less people, but for $100, it's not really that necessary. Might as well catch a flight.
The original plan was to meet up with Rukia and enjoy a proper local Swahili breakfast together, but time had other ideas. My train wasn't about to delay itself out of kindness, so I thanked my schedule for its lack of compassion, jumped into the car, and let Google become today's tour guide. Now, trusting Google requires a certain level of faith. Sometimes it leads you to hidden gems. Sometimes it leads you directly into character development. As we drove deeper into the neighborhood, I couldn't help but notice we were definitely leaving the tourist brochure behind. This side of town had character, the kind of character that makes you quietly double-check your phone, check your pockets, and check your life choices. Travel isn't only about polished cafes, y'all, and picture-perfect beaches. Sometimes the best stories are tucked away in neighborhoods that don't immediately scream five-star luxury. Mom and pop spots need loving too.
Yvonne.
Yvonne?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Yvonne. I'm ES. Okay, so I came here for breakfast, but we're getting lunch. Okay.
So I asked the lovely lady behind the counter what she recommended and what was on the breakfast menu. She looked at the food, looked at me. I looked at her and looked at the food and realized there was no Swahili breakfast served. Fortunately, the place looked inviting, clean, friendly, full of promise. There was just one tiny issue. That famous Swahili breakfast I came looking for apparently hadn't showed up for work today. No problem. We're just going to dig in.
Okay. And this one is
Chicken curry.
chicken. And what is that back there in the middle? This one is grilled chicken here.
Yes, sir.
Well, yeah.
Chicken tikka.
Okay. And that, the bread back there.
Mofa.
Okay. Mopa?
Brown and white chapati.
Okay. All right. What is, and this is potatoes, huh?
Potato and coconut.
Potatoes and coconut. That looks good. Okay. What is this? Oh, that's
Bazi. It's like beans. It's
Beans.
somehow like beans
with
seeds
coconut.
and coconut.
Coconut? Okay. And then, what is this right here? Beans.
Beans and coconut.
Beans and coconut. Okay.
Plantain.
Plantain. Okay. And then, oh, sorry, sweetheart. Okay. And what do you have here?
Huh?
What is that?
Fish tau.
What is it? Chicken,
Chicken
or
meat.
fish?
Chicken.
Okay. And then the other one is beef. And then what is that? That looks like
Tandoori.
tandoori. And then that's kebabs back there? Just kebab. And then this one?
Almaty.
So what is the traditional breakfast?
What?
What is the traditional breakfast then?
The traditional.
Traditional breakfast. That's what I wanted to get. But I heard that you guys don't offer traditional breakfast? So traditional Swahili breakfast?
We don't have.
Oh, I always have to have my greens. Can you give me some greens?
Mangali tayari. Mangali. Mayo.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, guys, so I'm here at a place where they actually do not serve the Swahili breakfast, although she said you can consider this Swahili breakfast. And then maybe, so it's quite all right. We're going to just have lunch. And of course, I showed you all the beef that I got. I really wanted some chicken, but, and a samosa. So basically, I'm eating a really, really delicious home cooked meal. This right here, that is fantastic. It is falling off of the bone. The plantain. Okay. So pineapple,
Pineapple,
uh-huh,
passion,
passion,
beetroot,
beetroot,
orange,
orange,
mango.
mango. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, guys. So everything was really delicious. It was definitely a home cooked meal that I appreciate. Like really, like home cooked, like Southern Mombasa food. So I enjoyed that. But they also brought me a little platter of different juice samplers.
How sweet. They brought out a sampler of fresh juices as if I had room. The mango was as sweet as sunshine. The orange practically squeezed itself into the glass. The passion fruit had the perfect tropical kick. And the beetroot, let's just say it tasted like the earth wanted to make sure I got my minerals.
Nutritious and delicious. Struggle is real.
Notice how long I'm taking to drink it, but it's done.
Okay. That was really good, guys. Nice place. Lunch was great. Yeah.
Next stop, the Mombasa terminus. This will be my first time departing from there. And before you even think about it, boarding security means business. Bags were scanned. The real star of the operation was the cutest little security dog, happily sniffing luggage like he was auditioning for Employee of the Month. Guys, he was so cute. 10 out of 10. Deserved extra treats. After surviving airport level security, I settled into the first class area. Then I looked out the window. Those windows were really blurry, aka ashy. Extra legroom is worth its weight in gold. Economy had me folded up like a carry-on luggage. At least here I could stretch out. For most of the trip, I even had the seat beside me to myself until my neighbor arrived with his what felt like an Olympic commitment to getting up every 15 minutes.
It's a bear? How cute.
The next morning, after a much needed cup of coffee, I headed over to check on the apartment, only to discover the painters were still very much in a committed relationship with the walls. There was paint, cleanup, and enough work left to convince me this was not moving day. Since my friend has already been carrying so much of the housing expenses for me, I figured I'd lighten the load and book myself a little Airbnb for a couple of nights. Then I made a classic mistake. I read the reviews. Let's just say the comment section and my imagination started collaborating. But sometimes the internet gets it all wrong. After reading the reviews, I was convinced I had accidentally booked front row seats to chaos. Turns out the apartment wasn't the problem. The building just had a lot of personality. It's one of those places buzzing with young professionals, students' music, and enough convenience downstairs to make leaving almost unnecessary. There's a restaurant, a liquor store, fruit stands. If only they had a safari, I'd never have to go outside. although I didn't. Thankfully, management seems to keep everything under control, and once I stepped inside, the apartment itself was exactly what I needed. Cozy, spotless, and the hosts were incredibly thoughtful. They even left eggs, coffee, and tea. Those little gestures somehow mean a lot when you're living out of a suitcase. I think today I'm just feeling a little more introverted than usual, a little quiet, maybe even a little lonely. For now, this little Airbnb is my pause between chapters, a place to rest, recharge, and wait for the keys from my new studio. Sometimes life doesn't ask you to sprint. Sometimes it just hands you a cup of coffee, tells you to sit down and do nothing.
It was spicy.
Is that the itis coming on?
Hello, darlings. So it's a new day, and this is the last morning here at the Airbnb. I never really went outside besides to collect food. You know, the second day? Yeah, I ordered food and went down and was able to look at the apartment complex. It's called Tsavo, and it's kind of like one of those buildings that I think that I toured before that's kind of developed for the youth, those young adults who are kind of like going to school, you know, maybe young professionals and things like that. Everything has been fine. The first day I think there was a concert, maybe at a church or something. I'm not sure. I could only hear the music in the distance, but some people were playing music, but that wasn't the issue at all. There was really no issues whatsoever. I feel like I needed to rest. In the meantime, I've been able to sleep finally, and I feel good. I feel so much better. And you know why? Because finally the apartment is ready. It's a studio. Like I said, I don't have anything. Even to get the things made that I had from my bedroom, the bed and the chair and all that stuff, it literally took like over a month. So that's why I took the trip to Mombasa and just had to just decompress, because there was many things circulating around me that were attempting to create imbalance in me, and I'm not having it.
before I get comfortable, seems like I have a little work to do. I'm going to open up every cabinet, every door, and every drawer. So there's like this whole process that we do when we move into a new place. So not only will I clean it again, but I'm also going to bless it. I can't bless it until I clean it. So I sat down just to fill it out and realized like, yeah, I'm not at home yet. So that's why I'm sitting down ordering cleaning supplies from Glovo, and they delivered within less than 35 minutes. But unfortunately, some of my items were not available and some of my items were very tiny. Look at this little baby broom. Look at that little baby broom. Oh my gosh.
The studio was pretty messy, and they did an amazing job cleaning up, giving me the basics, and I'm satisfied. But in order for me to rest, I have to come back again and put my own hands on it. You know, it was so refreshing to hear the manager say, this place is yours, you know, until you're finished. I can also put it on Airbnb, considering that I have to actually leave the country on occasion, and they were very agreeable with me on that, and I'm very satisfied with that. I'm so grateful for that. I'm just, I'm overwhelmed. I mean, I know it's not my own, but there's so much liberty that was given to me to make it my own, as being like really like my first place alone. You know, it's surreal. And of course, it's just a studio, but it's like the perfect studio for me. Because I don't like too big of a space, because then I gotta clean it up and it collects dust, you know, and things like that. So I'm satisfied because it took all this time, you know, just to get this small space available. But I haven't even filled it in with anything, and it just feels perfect. It has so much character to it. The herringbone floors, like, it's a great start, you know, just coming here to Nairobi, not really knowing what to expect, experiencing unnecessary challenges, which were probably necessary to get me to this very moment. So I'm grateful for that. I just love how I can look out and see the greenery right there to welcome, you know, some plants. Like they have like this ledge, this wood ledge for you to add even more plants. And because it is such a small space, I've decided to go with a minimalistic approach, but still make it as comfortable as possible for our stay here. I'm a bit overwhelmed in a happy way. Hey guys, so, Okay, so I'm feeling a bit tired, but I just wanted to give you an update on how everything went. It is my first day here in the apartment. I basically cleaned up again, you know, did the blessing of the home, you know, and I had the house cleaner come and clean it up after the workers were done. And then I came again and did it myself. It just felt like I needed to do it again, you know, like it didn't feel like home yet. So it feels like home now because I went and cleaned up everything, gave it my own vibe, put up some things that I had had in my suitcase that I've been traveling around with. And it feels good. It feels good. I don't have anything in here, but it's not a biggie. I have my yoga mat, which I've been traveling with. Yeah. So I just took my bath. There's no shower head there because I told them I wanted to add my own, but I don't even want to worry about it. Anyways, yeah, so I can't wait to decorate. I like that they work with a lot of wood. I love the herringbone flooring. I mean, it's so beautiful to me. And the wood paneling on the ceiling, you know, I was really shocked when I walked in. I'm like, this is the studio? How come they didn't do this in one of the bigger apartments? They have other bigger apartments, but I didn't like them. They didn't have any character like this. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. This is rough. Oh, laying on the floor, but I have this yoga mat, so it's all right. This too shall pass. Like all the extra stuff that be passing, it's all good. Okay, guys, so I survived the night. It's really cold. I have on my jacket that was brought to me from America. It's nice and warm, has a hoodie. Oh, how cute. Okay, so we're gonna drop off the suitcase that I borrowed. It's been cleaned out. I also have, what did I have? The key, the things that she wants to charge $10,000. I'm dreading going over there, but the security are so nice. I'm just gonna give them the things and hopefully it's seamless. Yeah. I record everything. Hi. I used to stay here, but I want to give this to management. I have given the key to, what is your name? What's up, guys? So it is my second morning here in my apartment, and I'm so elated. My friend sent me a air mattress, like literally sent it to me. Someone delivered it here because the first night I slept on the floor on my yoga mat. Yeah, I slept on the floor, and it was terrible. it was terrible. Yeah, my, is it called anatomical? My anatomy wasn't designed for the floor. Yeah, it was rough. It was very, very rough, and it was cold. But I made it through, and I'm laughing because all of this will pass.
Yeah, Kenya, y'all's country. Yeah, BS in the building. Let's go. Yeah, Nairobi, feel that energy. Live and mingle, living single. No plans, no pressure. We outside. Incredible adventures, TV unfiltered. No plans, no pressure, just energy. Let's go. Come ride. Yeah. No pressure, just vibes. We outside.